Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Oblivious America. It's me again, Doc Ringo. And weather is daggone beautiful out here today. About 65 degrees, nice little breeze blowing. Getting ready to go out on a hunting trip tomorrow, and boy, I'm sure excited it ain't in the 80s no more. Boy, I'll be sweating. I don't like that sweating. Anyhow, done went last night and got myself in an argument with one of them liberals. They had a buddy of mine say that, in this here election, he's just picking between the lesser of two evils, which is true, but he said he's gonna go with Trump because he couldn't see he had nobody to go with old Hillary. And here come this other boy in there, and he tell her, well, I can tell you how to go with Hillary. Here's three things. One, she was the only person to stand by the fire and EMT and rescue service people after 9/11. Two, she done more for international relations than anybody alive. Three, she gonna give health care to poor families who having babies. And four, she's the best there is for immigration. That kind of tickled my pickle there, and I went off on him just a little bit. I don't get too worked up about nothing, but I had to stop him right there and let him know, one, during 9/11, I think every good American citizen here in the good old United States stood behind the fire and the EMT. And part B on that is that most of us stand behind them boys and gals whether 9/11's happening or not. So don't give me no crap about Hillary standing by them after 9/11. That's a great time for a politician to come in and support them. Where was she at when they just out saving people in car wrecks and burning houses and protecting our streets? Didn't hear nothing about them then. Two, international relations. I don't think she's one should be handling that for us. There's a deal called nepotism, and that's kind of like where you know people, or you got some family members involved, or you get a little kickback here and there, and everything works out for you, because there's money involved. And Hillary, she got that little foundation, and she just goes from country to country sucking up their money. And that's why she talks to them people. You think she really talks to them people because she wants to do good by them and wants to have a good relationship with the U.S. through them? No, she does that kind of stuff because it pads them Clinton pockets. When you got 1,700 onesie jumpsuits in your closet, you got to pay for that somehow, and basically them other countries is paying for Hillary Clinton's jumpsuit wardrobe, so she ought not be on national relations. Three, the child health care deal. Look, I understand people getting in a bind, and I've been in plenty of binds myself financially, but it ain't nobody else's problem to pay for your kids' health care. You not having the money to afford it, that ought to sit off a little ringer in your head. If you can't afford to have no baby, don't do what it takes to make a baby. Or at least afford some type of protection that'll keep you from getting pregnant in the first place. But it ain't my problem nor nobody else's problem to take care of your kid because you decided to have some fun and now you can't afford your fun. So Hillary, you can take that and throw it out the window. I don't care about that part. And lastly, immigration. No, she ain't good on immigration. She's siding with every illegal thing that's happened, with the exception of the murders and the rapes and the drugs, which everybody's going to go against that because your dadgone sure don't want to make that statement in a political race. But she don't say nothing about the other stuff, I mean, there's a big detriment to having people just flow across our borders that don't even have nothing to do with murdering or raping or drugs. I know that's the harsh content, but let's be honest, we only got so much room here in the great US of A, and you coming over here illegally and having your babies, and next thing you know, the honest citizens ain't got no more room. So, let's talk about that part. Why don't you stay where you're at? If you want to come over here, do it the right way, and don't come clogging up our mess. You know what I mean? I like being able to go outside and pee off my front porch without nobody looking at me. And you got 11 million of you coming over here right now. Y'all keep doubling it up all the time, and before too long, there's going to be people watching me pee off my front porch. And they ought not even be here in the first place. So, pack your bags, get on home. Trump said he gonna round them all up and send them home. She said that cost too much money. Shoot, we $19 trillion in debt. What's another few $1,000,000 to go on top of that? We ain't getting it solved anyhow anyways. She ain't gonna solve it. Spend a little more money and we'll be not crowded and in debt instead of crowded and in debt. So, works for me. Anyway, look, I really don't care who you're voting for, and that's between you and the little ballot that you check mark with your pencil. But use your head, and number two, don't come try to shove it down my throat. I don't want to hear it. I got stuff to do here on the ranch, and a real life to live, and all them little problems y'all talking about that ain't ever getting solved anyhow. Just forget trying to brainwash me on it. I'm gonna vote for who I want to vote for, and that ain't because of no TV ad or because of some liberal guy coming up trying to tell me why Hillary should be the queen of the world. Anyhow, you guys, y'all be smart today. Be safe out there today. Wish me luck on my hunting trip, because we need to put some more meat and fish for Mama. And I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow. And y'all stay oblivious out there, or don't. Start learning something else. But stay away from Hillary. That's all I got to say. Later.